Hey guys, welcome back. Pull the mic out. Sorry. So now that we've done the header and the footer, we can now move on to making some generic sections. Overall, we probably have three types of sections, I think. All right, so the hero section over here is sort of, oh, let's just pull this out so you can see more because we're going to talk about the design for the moment. All right, so the hero section, they're all image on the right, text on the left, and centered, right? This is not necessarily like that, but we can change that later. And yeah, that's about it, right? So these two, pretty much the same kind of section. These two are pretty much the same kind of section. So we'll build that. Now, if you look here, that is about the same. I guess height-wise, they could be a little different because that is full height, full screen height, and that is not. It's a 2-to-1-ish because that's pretty much a square, so that's 2-to-1-ish. Yeah, that's about it, right? And other than that, what else we got is actually this reversed over here, right? That is reversed here. Now the only difference is the text here is centered and the text here is not. That's different. The reason is because there's more text here and everything is put together on one scroll, so it's easier to follow the text if it's aligned to the top. But here it's more of larger sections, so I got this centered. And also image wise, the top line of this image is a little hard to see, so centered is better, and the eye line is sort of closer to the heading, so I think that works better. All right, so these two sections, right? So this section, the four of them here, and this section is pretty much the same except for the image text orientation, and that's how we're going to build it. Okay, so let's start with this section first. Okay, let's build one of these, and then once we build this, we can expand and sort of repurpose that in other places as well. Now this guy here, all you need is take out the image and you're done, so that's good. So that pretty much takes care of a lot of the sections, right? This whole page is pretty much the same section, just four of the same, exact same, and then one slightly different. And then if we build that, then we can duplicate that over here, and then this guy is the same except for the height difference, right? And then after that, the only other section that we have left is this grid of, it could be a query if we want it to be. I might make it into a query, I don't know. We'll have to see, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a query, but it could be. We'll see. And this is definitely going to be a query because we need a blog, right? So that's how that works, and we're going to put it into the footer later. And yeah, title, that's fine, that can be there. That's about it. So the only other thing left would be the one with an image background or a color background. These two are pretty much the same thing except for the text width and all that. So we'll control that later, and I think that'll be it, right? Other than that, then we can go on to putting together the WooCommerce section and the My Account section and the lesson section and the blog and all that kind of stuff. So that comes later. But for now, we're going to focus on these two pages, the home and the about page. And let's start with making this guy. Okay, cool. Let's go to a page. Okay, so these are all, I think, pretty precisely sized. So what we're going to do is we're going to export them at probably something like 1.5 times, 150% that is, and we'll drop them in there, and we'll make four of these sections real quick. Okay, so let's start by exporting these. I can bulk select them like that. Oops. Oh, why am I doing that? I have this mouse. So the MX the Logitech MX has a side scroll and a vertical scroll and a horizontal scroll. So I use that. I use the MX, and I also use this when I'm coding a lot. And I also use this mouse because this does not, although this does not have a side scroll, the horizontal scroll, it is very lightweight, so it helps because when I'm typing using this, it's too heavy, so I go back and going back and forth is a little bit of a hassle and a little bit cumbersome. So I mean I have enough mice and trackpads that I really can just go back and forth between these three. So this is what I use this mouse when I'm designing because it has a horizontal scroll. All right, so let's start with this. Okay. Like that, and there we go. We can see it pretty well. There we go. All right, let's build this guy. Now, this is a regular H2, and you can see that it is at 72, right? H2. I don't think we did the typesetting properly yet. We'll do that in code because I like that better than using builder settings. Now, technically, remember how I said that I have like lots of stuff that I can use to get us all the calculations and stuff for clamp? We can technically do that and then drop it into Breakdance with a custom size. So we can use clamp. It's technically possible. I'll consider that. We'll see. All right. Okay, so let's start by making a page. Now, the way that Breakdance works is you just build on a page. All right. So what I do is, you know how like everybody has a sample, all WordPress pages, all WordPress installations has a sample page, right? So I take that sample page and I make all my templates. I test everything on that sample page, and it has like very, very long revision history and stuff, and I just delete it in the end. So all the other pages don't have a revision history. So makes it cleaner, I think. It's not anything that's important, but that's what I do. But yeah, let's start with this page. Okay, so we all remember this page where we were testing all the headings and stuff, so that's gone now. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's add a section. Okay, now this section, we can give it a name or not. Oh well, we'll worry about that later, I guess, if we need a name. I don't think we need a name for Breakdance technically because we can just duplicate him and it's fine. If we're adding IDs and classes, it's important to have names, but I guess not now. All right, so we need to export these images. Almost forgot. Quality 80% is fine, and export size 1.5. Okay. Now the problem with exporting directly is you get the names like this. So we'll give it proper names. We'll give it like about and start with academic. And this one is about teaching and speaking and current. Wait, oh, that's speaking. Yeah, about speaking. Oh, wife asked me to take that little dot, that little comma out. Let me open up Photoshop. Do you want to see me do that? Open up Photoshop. I can use Pixel. I use Pixelmator a lot of times. I also use Affinity Photo a lot of times. But really quick edits, I use Pixelmator because it takes up the least RAM, I think. It's a very lightweight thing. It's a really nice app as well. But anyways, let's see. We use that. We use this guy. Band-Aid guy. Oh, that's too big. How about this size? Yeah, there we go. Boop, gone. All right, save that. I think it was like 80%, so we'll do save it like this. It's good. Save that. Done. No more Photoshop. Good. By the way, I use an M1 Mac, M1 Pro, is it? I think something like that. So it's pretty snappy whenever I'm loading stuff like Photoshop. So yeah. About teaching, and that is about, oh, that's academic. What is this? Oh, okay, about current. About academic. There we go. Okay, alrighty. Good. So let's go to this section, and the gap here is 60. So we'll give it 3 rem. All right. So let's add a column, double column, and column gap would be 3 rem. Okay. Now technically I could assign this to a class and just keep using that everywhere. For example, here is me doing that. Okay. DD column regular. How's that? Can't press enter. Oh, by the way, I've found that Oxygen now you can type enter after you type in a class and it'll work. Maybe it's been there for a while, but I didn't notice it. But anyways, Oxygen does that now, so that's good. But I still gotta press add. There we go. And now, that's the thing. Let's see. So we don't have anything that does that, do we? Yeah. See? This is the problem. Like, you don't know exactly what's going on here, you know? All right, let's see if we can find gap. Oh, ooh, that's good. At least it has that. Good, that's good. All right. Cool. All right, let's save that. Okay. So, does this have column gap 3 now? I'm not sure. Does it? You know what? I'm gonna check because this is, it doesn't work the same as Oxygen, I don't think. So we'll see. All right, let's go exit to front end. Yeah, I'm actually very curious. Here we are. So that's a section container, and the column. Does it have a gap? Yes, it does. 32 pixels. That's not what we added. Where's the one that we added? We added DD column regular, and we saved that guy, DD column regular. There's nothing there. Is it applied here? No. No. This is why I code everything myself. I only use builders to do layouts or do like quick and easy solution stuff. All right. Not too happy about this, but okay. Well, I wonder if this has anything in it. You know, let's give it a yeah. See, it has that thing there, so it should. If I even find it. No. What's that dot there for? How hidden is it? Nope. doesn't do anything. All right. See, now if we're, so the problem that I have here right now is if we duplicate the columns every time we use it, it's fine. That is not a problem at all if we set the gap inside the column directly here and then we duplicate it. It's fine. The problem is later down the track, maybe we find a problem that we're not happy with. So do we find a way to, can we affect everything in the same way? All right, now oxygen does that, which can cause problems sometimes because people don't know that, but it's actually a good feature that you can have classes styled directly in the builder. Although I don't use it that much, it is still useful sometimes. But if you want to stay in the builder, that is. But breakdance is supposed to be doing that, but you can't, obviously you can't do it for some things, and it didn't show on the front end. So maybe it's a feature that needs to be fixed, or maybe it just doesn't work for some stuff, you know? So, and also, for example, if I wanted to change the gap from 3 rem to maybe 2 rem on mobile, I really need to be able to control all of the guys that have 3 rem gaps at once. That would be ideal. That's the whole point of using a class, you know? So there we go. So we're gonna add that class with, yeah, go ahead, save. We're gonna add that class with CSS. No, we're gonna style that class with CSS, but it is added here. So dd column regular should be styled right here. Okay, so let's go find the column. All right, it's in a row, so dd column, nope. Okay, that is applied to, that is applied to the, nope, no, not there. That is applied to the columns, right? You can see that. So we will make sure, well, if we wanted to make sure it only works when it's applied to a column, we can do something like this. Only when BDE column is present in the same level, we will give it gap of 3 rem, which is half of the largest unit, which is 6 rem. Okay, so okay, now if we refresh this, you will see once we go inside to this guy, nope, this guy. Why is it up there? Yep, column reg. Where's the gap? Let me pause for a second. Sorry, it says columns, plural. There we go. But yeah, why is this up there? Isn't it supposed to have margin top 5? Yeah. Oh, by the way, we need to wrap everything in breakdance. Where's the margin top 5 rem? Oh, Okay. Yeah. All right. I didn't see it. Okay. All right. So let's see if the gap is applied. Up, 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 up. Gap 3 rem. Cool. So now, from now on, all we need to do is just add that and we'll have the gap. And we can control it way better because we can do everything in the code and it will apply everywhere it has this. Now the reason we're doing that is because it's not working in this panel for some reason. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so now let's add an image. Okay, let's add a heading, and it should be an H2. Did I already style this? Not sure. If it's not styled, I'll style it. I'll check later. All right, so let's see. Academic background. Yep. Yeah, see that line heading, the line height is not exactly how I would like it. All right, and let's add a rich text. Rich text is better than regular text because it allows us to do more things and has almost no difference in how things are presented on the front end. It has no difference, that's why. Okay, so that's good. That's all good. And we will save that. Okay, now, if we check out the front end, it should be good, and here it is. Cool. All right, while we're here, might as well see if we can add some animation, you know? Lazy load, no, maybe? Oh, well, I'll leave that for now. Animations. Now, I think global settings, from what I remember, no, transition, no, entrance, fade. Okay. Let's see if this works with classes. All right, I'm at 23 minutes, so I'm pushing it, but let's try this with classes because I'm trying not to give up on this. Okay, animation 1. All right, so that's like first priority. Animation 2 would be second priority, not second priority, but second loading in that horizontal plane. Okay, so usually fade ins would be if you're reading, if you're in language from left to right, you would have the image on the left load and then the content on the right load after that. That leads your eye across in a familiar direction, and things move, your eye is led there. So, right? So we'll do that. So let's give this animation 1. Cool. And let's edit animation 1, see if this works. Okay. Transition. Is that? No, that's transition. It's not. No, transition is not the same thing. How do we? Yeah, but okay, well, I'll leave this as is for now. I'll leave that there. I'll see if I can figure it out. We're at 20, like I said, we're at 24 minutes, so I'll see if I can figure it out, and since we're styling this and then we're building out the rest of the pages in the next video anyways, I'll explain that. I'll see if I can find something and I'll explain that in the next video. Okay? All right. I'll see you there. Bye.